Check.
Music licensing reimagined.
It's your boy. You already know.
You feel me? Oh man, this is crazy. Hey Mike, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, this is like the first podcast of the year, though. This shit gonna go crazy, though.
Happy New Year's 2024.
Hey man, I just want to say, man, welcome to Talk the Talk. You feel me? We talk about absolutely everything. I just want to say big shout out, first of all, to my dog Mike for making this shit happen. Amanda did a lot of work behind the scenes. Yo,
Yeah.
she's definitely the one. You know what I'm saying?
I've been saying it. They know.
Yeah. I feel you. But nah, man, big thanks for you guys always showing love and always like the support. You know what I'm saying? Cause without like people like you know, like friends and shit like that, like, you know, I feel like we wouldn't be where we at right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, and Mikey, you too, bro. You're a blessing, bro. You've changed my life in many ways that you don't even know as well, you know. And from the minute we've met, we've always been, you know, real with each other, honest with each other.
Yeah.
Even that one time at Cross A.
Yeah.
And that was the first time that we actually had a heart-to-heart conversation, you know, and I knew, like, yo, Mikey's a good man, bro. So I'm glad that we're doing this too, brother. Happy 2024.
You already
Happy
know.
New Year. Many
You
blessings.
already know. Hey, the first thing definitely want to talk about how I started off with, like, when I do the podcast, is how we met. You know, I know sometimes like people have different like viewpoints of like how we met, or not just like you and me. I'm just saying in general, you know, with friends. And it's like, damn, that's how we, you know what I mean? Like, damn, that's how we met. Like, yeah, bro, you don't remember?
Yeah.
Bro, to be honest, dog, it's like, I feel like it's been such in a short period of time. It's hard to explain how, like, it's such a short period of time, but it felt like so much time
Like
that
forever.
we knew, like,
Yeah.
we knew each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, right off the bat, we just started kicking it. And to be honest, bro, I would be lying to you. I have an idea of how we met, but it's just like, for me, it's just non-important, because it's like, what for me is like what's I'm living through with in my life with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I don't even think about like how we met. You know?
But you know what's crazy, Mikey? I was just like thinking right now, like I'm one with the worst memory ever, bro. Like I forget a lot of things, and when you said that, I started thinking, I'm like, damn, how did I meet Mikey? You know? And we actually met at one of my friend's house on his son's birthday, where you were there with your daughter, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, damn, and we met.
That's crazy. That's how we met.
That's
I thought
how
we
we
was
met.
playing ball before.
Nah, bro, that was the first time me and you ever met, bro.
Wow.
And I was with Amanda, too.
Yeah.
We went there, you know, and I was like, from the minute I met you, I was like, damn, man, this kid's cool, man. He's good people, you know, and then things went on, and like you said, bro, I feel like I've known you since like middle school, bro.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been that long, you know? But I mean, when you really get to know somebody and you really get to see the good person and the good intentions they have, that's the type of people I try to surround myself with, you know?
Of course.
I'm the type of person that, depending on the energy you give me, I'm going to give you that same energy back times 100, you know?
Yeah.
So, and you've always been like that with me. Like, I think we've always had that connection, even when we were playing ball and stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy to think, that was the first time we met. But tell me I don't feel like that was like 20 or 10 years ago.
It literally was, what, 2 years ago?
Like 2 or 3 years ago.
Right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And all at AJ's crib, like, you know?
Shout outs to
Damn.
AJ.
Yeah. Big shout out to him, though, for sure. But, yeah, man, like, hey, from the start all the way to now, like, it's just been nothing but good vibes, you know what I'm saying? Like, whenever I need somebody to, like, talk to, anybody to, like, really count on and stuff like that, I can always count on you, for sure.
100,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying?
And it's the same for me. I know that, like, you, bro, I don't even got to question. I don't even got to doubt. I know it's all automatic, you know? And like, honestly, I'm thankful to have people around me like that, you know?
Yeah.
I'm blessed to have people around that. Like, I'm blessed to have you in my life, bro. And not in a homo way, nothing, bro. You know, I'm not getting emotional here, but, like, you're my boy, bro. Like, you're my boy. You've shown love. You've been real. You've been honest. And, like, that's all at this point in my life, that's all I'm looking for. Some loyalty, you know?
You know what's crazy, dog? Like, talking about that, obviously, like, things that we've gone through together, you know, because I feel like it's been such a short period of time, but we gone through all the emotions, you know, whether it's angry, whether it's sad, whether it's happy, whether it's being funny, because we like to joke around, you know what I'm saying? But bro, honestly, bro, like between like the both of us, bro, like you not many people can like say like they seen me like that way, because usually people see me as like the happy type, you know, everything's going smooth, everything's like relaxed, everything under control. You see me in my moments where it's like I feel like I'm not in control, you know what I'm saying? You see me at my lowest, you see me at my highest, you see me when I'm sad, you know what I'm saying? You see me cry, you know what I mean? Like, so once I get to that level of like comfortability, you know, like it just nothing really matches that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you can be friends with whoever, you know, but if you don't show like your downs, your lows, you know, your sad moments, I feel like that's it's a friendship, but it's not like with you and me, bro. I feel like it's family. It ain't a friendship, bro. Like blood can't even make us any closer.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. And it's like you come and think about it. That's actually one thing I wanted to talk about. Like, it's people, like friends that become family.
Yeah.
Sometimes your own friends can become so closer to you than your own personal family can.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like I got a couple friends that I'm like, I know that I can call no matter what's going on, what's going to happen. They're just like, all right, let's go. You know, it's time to go. And it's like those things you got to appreciate, you know, those things come from going through things together. And like, you know, I've seen you, like you said, through your highs and lows. But I think as humans, that's something we all go through. We all fight like certain battles and emotions and demons, but we all have to learn how to control them and overcome that, you know.
100%.
And I feel like you know how to do that, but sometimes it's just having that extra support where you're like, damn, I know I can do this, you know. And I got people around me that believe in me, that know I can do this, and that I know that they can do this, you know. And the more that we surround ourselves around people like that, the more that our lives change. That's why I feel like when me and you, like you said, bro, it's always a vibe, bro. It's always chilling. It's always, you already know, we're always like, if anything, we jodemos mucho. We're always on la jodera, and that's why people get upset with us and they start acting different, you know. But I mean, at the end of the day, we have
we
good
don't do it con like malicia.
Yeah, we don't have bad intentions.
You know,
bro.
it ain't no bad intentions.
We just funny, bro.
We just like to joke around.
Time, bro.
We like to joke around. We like to joke around. But first of all, let's knock down the Miami Heat. What are your expectations for the Heat this season? Playoffs, no playoffs. I want to know the whole 9 yards. What you really feel.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mikey. Like, I'm a you know, for those of you who don't know me, I'm a Miami Dolphin, Miami Heat, Florida Panther, Miami Hurricanes. Anything that has to do with Miami, I'm that fan. I'm the #1 fan. And if the Dolphins don't win, then maybe Tampa. You know, they're in the Florida state, so I'll back them up. Yeah. But honestly, for the Miami Heat, that's always been my team. And I think, you know, they always count us out. They always got something to say about us, or they don't talk enough about us, or we don't have enough players, or you got the rookies. But at the end of the day, we have an amazing coach. We have an amazing organization in general, and we have dogs.
Yeah, we do.
It's a difference when you're playing with some people that have talent and are good, and when you're playing with some dogs. Yeah. And when you have dogs, you always have a chance. Yeah. So for me, I always feel that the Heat are going to go to the finals no matter what. You know what? We might not win it. Does that still make us losers? No. But I guarantee you that we give our complete all to win it. And this year, I'm going to be honest, we go to the finals again, Mikey.
Oof. That's a tough prediction.
Nah, we're going to the finals.
I'm going to be completely honest. And
we're starting off the year right. We're
unbiased, as biased as possible. We lost today's game versus the New York Knicks.
Fuck
120 something to like 109. We got spanked.
How the Knicks would say, suck my dick.
Facts. Bing bong. Bing bong. Hey, but
stupid.
But we lost to the Knicks. The game before, I believe it was yesterday's game. I might be wrong, or the day after that, we lost to Boston by like 40
Correct. Here at the
points.
crib.
Like that's a beating, you know.
Yeah.
It's been pretty tough. We acquired Rozier. I was expecting
Scary
I mean,
Terry.
I understand like he gotta go and he gotta like implement himself into the system.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna like understand the playbook right away. You know what I'm saying? So I do expect if we make a playoff run, he is gonna go off in the playoffs and when we need him.
for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Especially having
That's what we
Jimmy
brought him
Butler
in
and stuff
for
like.
too. I feel.
Yeah, 100%. So I think we did great with acquiring him. Right now we're in a slump, and it looks like the team, not saying that they're not playing together and stuff like that. It's just there's certain things that they gotta figure out, pieces that they gotta put together. I think we're lack of urgency right now.
Yeah.
You know, we're on a 6-game losing streak.
Yeah, I know.
I might be wrong. It's probably 5 or 6. I think it's 6, and that's
Point
crazy.
is, that's
coming
not in
from
our
a
culture.
coming from a Heat culture. Like I don't think we ever been to I mean, we've been to slumps like this, but it's been a minute.
Yeah.
You know, a big minute.
But you know what I also think too? I also think that they're trying to find out what's the rotation.
Correct.
Because, bro, not for nothing, we got some ballers, bro.
We do.
We got Tyler.
Yeah.
We got the rookie, Jamie.
Yeah.
He's a stud, bro. He's
Yeah.
the future.
100%.
Future.
I like
We
his
just got-
game. His
we
post
just
game is
got
nice.
Scary Terry,
Mm-hmm.
Bam, and Jimmy.
Yeah.
So it's we got to figure something out with that, you know?
Yeah.
My boy Duncan, hey, not for nothing, he's been the most efficient player on the Heat,
He
bro.
has, and he's been shooting.
We running
his
on
lights
Duncan,
off.
how they say, you know?
We really are, bro. We really are. Real talk. My prediction for the Miami Heat. Honestly, I think we're in the playoffs. We might. Hopefully not the play-in. If we're in the play-in, we're winning that. Obviously.
Yeah.
We're in the playoffs. I would say. We are winning our first game, and I believe we come up short. The once we pass that round,
Yeah.
I believe we come up short in the second round, and I think honestly, I have more expectations for next year than this.
Who do
year.
you see them going, though? Who do you see us, who do you see, what team beating us in 7 games? The only team I can kind of see
Boston,
is Milwaukee.
Boston, and Milwaukee.
We got Boston's number, though.
That's true.
Boston don't want it with us.
I think.
And
No,
that's-
I
and
think.
and that goes to any Boston fan.
Yeah.
At me, I don't care.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Boston's coming different this year for sure. They're up there for contenders of winning the championship.
get
Do
Drew?
I want to? Nah, obviously not.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
got
like
Drew.
Boston at all. I don't like Boston. I don't like the Patriots. I don't like none of them fools. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing
Boston
Boston
Bruin,
related,
like
dude.
Boston Red
You don't even
Sox,
drink
whatever.
Boston Brewery.
Like, come on, man. Like, nah. Like, so I don't roll with Boston fans at all. I don't care. They can at me too. You feel me? But straight up, like, though, like, I gotta give credit where credit is due. They are more sufficient than
Yeah,
us
for
right
sure.
now. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta get right. You know. But it is what it is. I do feel like out of a 1 through 10, I do say I'm not at a 0 with them going to the championship. I am like at a 2 because we do a lot in the playoffs.
We do,
I'm
but
at
also,
2 right now.
if you think about it, the same scenario we're in right now is
Yeah.
what happened last season.
Yeah,
We lost the last game we needed to win
correct.
to make it to the playoffs. We played
Yeah.
the play-in game.
Yeah,
We won it,
correct.
and we went to the finals.
Facts. It's
So,
possible.
It's possible with us. That's
I
all.
think it's a lot harder this year for some reason because I feel like people know what's coming.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
true. And I feel like they're like, nah, that little magic, that little Heat run you did.
Yeah.
That ain't happening again, you know?
People think that's luck, but that wasn't luck. That was just
Nah, it wasn't
skills
luck.
and really good coaching.
Yeah, that
Coaching
wasn't luck.
plays a big factor in everything, in major sports.
Hey, but shout out to Denver. They won, man.
Yeah, 100%.
They won the championship. We got one on
100%.
them, but
Yeah,
we'll get them back.
I give them that. Jumping to football, bro. Miami freaking Dolphins. Miami freaking Dolphins. Did they or did they not disappoint this year? Final game.
Mikey, I really don't know how to
Put into
put
words,
this into
right?
words, so I'm just
I
gonna
feel you.
say whatever I feel.
Yeah.
When it comes to the Dolphins, bro, I feel like the Dolphins, they get you on this high, like a roller coaster. You're rolling all the way up. Oh yeah, 3 weeks, 3-0.
Yeah.
We're the best team. We're gonna win the division.
Yeah.
That's our goal. We didn't win it last year. We got it this year. You know, you control your own path, and it's like, dog, 3 games. we dropped the ball.
Big time. Oof.
How does that happen?
It's
Why does that happen?
a lot, and can't blame it on injuries. Honestly, you can't.
That's
blame it
part
on
of the
injuries.
game. That's always been
definitely
part of the game.
Yeah.
That's always been part of the game. Does it
There
suck that
was-
it was most of our studs?
Yeah.
Of course.
100%.
Would it have really changed the outcome of the games that we lost then? The Ravens game, we got destroyed.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson made us look like our
Not even
defense
an NFL team.
is a college team.
Yeah. Facts. 1,000%.
Let's not even get into the Tennessee game that we lost here at the crib
That was supposed
that
to be
we were
winnable.
winning.
That would have made us
We
on
would have
top of
been.
the
We would have won
Buffalo
the
Bills.
division.
1,000%.
So still, we come to the end of the season. We still control our destiny. Wow, we
Yeah.
lose to the Ravens. Wow, whatever, dog. Let's move on. Now that we got Buffalo here at the crib,
Fumble. We folded. Heavy. Folded.
my boy Tua throws the pick right there.
Bro.
Here you go, big dog. Seal the game.
Bro, I got a lot to talk about Tua. Bro, first of all, before I even get to Tua, Dolphins disappointed me. It's like what you say. It's like every year, it's like this. They get you on this roller coaster. This
the year. This the year. This is the year.
Every single time, bro. Every single time. I can't sit here and lie and say. A lot of people say like, what would you rather want, for us to make the playoffs or no playoffs, or just
I want to win.
Like honestly, I would always love to get into the playoffs.
100%.
I'm tired of the people just saying like, yo, I would rather want, the Miami Dolphins to pretty much not make the playoffs because, hey, y'all gonna end up losing like this, bro.
That's
it don't
the
matter.
dumbest way to think, though.
It don't matter.
The point to get the trophy and the championship, what do you got to go through?
Playoffs, 1,000%.
So it doesn't matter. Like, of course, like, I want to get into the playoffs, and I also want to win in the playoffs.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And like we were going to, they control their own destiny. They fumble the ball with Buffalo. Now we got to go to Arrowhead in the coldest
And we
weather, the
knew it was
coldest
gonna go
game of
down.
all time, bro.
Yeah.
Tua's record
Oh my god.
in the cold is 0-9.
0-9. Yeah.
Make it 0-10 now.
Yeah. Honestly, bro,
And even at that, I still have faith. I'm like, the
Yeah,
boys. And when
yeah,
it was 7-7
yeah.
or 7-10, I'm like,
yeah.
let's go.
And there
Stop
still was
playing
10.
with us.
Yeah, there was.
Stop playing with us.
Bro,
Literally, they played
honestly, with Tua, like, I was a big fan of Tua. Every year, I'm like, a development.
Yeah.
This year is the year that pretty much gonna say whether we give him a franchise tag or we don't. You want to ask me what I want to do? Honestly, like, I lost my faith in him.
Yeah. And I think the Dolphins also
He's
are
not
like,
meant for our system.
the Dolphins are 50-50. That's why they haven't given him that franchise tag.
And they can't.
They're like, bro,
For
is
what?
this the guy
Think
or is
about
he
it.
not the guy?
We can give him a franchise tag to what? To get to the playoffs and lose? We don't want that.
For that, I get Kirk.
Yeah.
My boy Kirk
For,
Cousins.
for that?
You
for
like that?
Honestly,
You like that?
for that, like, I think who can get us over the hump is people like Baker Mayfield and Russell Wilson.
He a dog.
Real talk. Because
Baker's a
every
dog.
time Tua's in a situation, right, where he got to show out and his last minute choke. You
Boy,
telling me that
chokes.
Ryan Tannehill, when it was time to show up, he showed up.
Yup.
He wasn't the greatest throughout the season, but he showed up. The other guy with the beard,
My
Ryan
boy Fitzmagic.
Fitzmagic.
Patrick, but we call him Fitzmagic.
How many times we
He
was
didn't
in a
come through.
situation
And got the dub.
where his freaking back was against the wall and that dude came with the dub. He might have not been consistent, but those games that we needed,
You know what it is, though? It kind of leads me.
There's this, right? My bad for
You
cutting
good,
you
you
off.
good,
There's
good.
this. There's the roof, right? And there's down here, right? Where it's the lows. The highs, the lows. Tua, nothing's in between. He don't got shit in between. To be that dog, you gotta have an in between. He don't
Yeah.
got none. He's either up here or down here.
Yep.
How you expect to win a game?
And it's
There's
funny,
no in between, dog.
And it's funny you say that because that's what I was just about to say. It's like, bro, certain people have that dog in them,
Yeah,
and you can't teach that.
exactly.
Tua, he'll win his game, but he
Yeah.
doesn't have that dog in
He
him.
don't. He don't.
Like,
I
not for
think.
nothing. Like, Josh
Mhm.
Allen, look at Josh Allen. And I hate Buffalo, dog.
Me too.
I'm not trying to give him
Oof.
credit or nothing. But Josh
Yeah.
Allen, he a dog.
He's a dog.
When the game is on the line,
He a dog.
he's going to put whatever it is to try to win. Tua don't, I feel like,
He don't have that.
Tua don't got that, bro.
No.
We've put him in situations and positions to prove it. And all he's ever done is what?
Choke.
Choke.
Heavy. And honestly, I think Tua has this thing. He got an alter ego. You gonna probably be like, where you get that from, bro? Want to know where the alter ego?
He's a dork.
You come back from the off season, you all tatted up. You telling me you're a dog? You don't just get tattoos and not be a dog. If you gonna get a tattoo, homie, you gotta be a dog. Yes or no?
That's
You
a fact,
gotta
that's
be
a
a
fact.
damn dog. This dude came in talking about braiding his hair.
You saw that, right? With the little
Dude,
cornrows.
your alter ego is, yo,
He
show
had a
it.
Kid.
Yeah, bruh.
He was
And you still managed to like
fumble.
fumble the bag. I expect you being tatted, braids, a little bit heavier because
And
he's
it's crazy
swollen.
Because, bro, not for nothing, the last seasons,
Yeah.
he didn't come like that.
Nah,
He was a good kid.
he was great.
That
he was,
Miami living is
Done
what
changed
made
him.
him change
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Oh, no,
yeah,
I got to
yeah,
get
yeah.
tatted. I got to get this.
I think next season he's coming with some grills. I don't know if you peep. I don't know if you peep Jalen Waddle. That boy has
Legit.
icy on his mouth, bro.
Yeah.
This boy, hey, Jalen Waddle different though. I mean, he's not the main
The
target.
penguin, baby.
But but like, yo, I was like looking at the TV. I'm like, this dude got grills, and he smiled straight diamonds while he's
Yeah.
playing. I'm like, he different. That Miami lifestyle done changed him.
Bro,
you know?
and even look at Messi.
Yeah,
Bro, Messi was world class.
Yeah.
Top of the notch.
facts.
The minute he got here, that boy threw on the normal blue jeans with
Yeah.
the long white tee.
Sandals.
Said, I don't give a damn.
Sandals.
Pulling up to the Publix.
Yeah, like
Oh,
that.
y'all want pictures? What's up?
Yeah,
man?
yeah. But you gotta understand though, talking about Messi is a little bit different because in Europe they don't let that dude breathe.
Yeah.
You feel me? Europe soccer is completely different. Over there in Argentina, Messi can't go out like that. But he knows damn well you think like because we live in Miami, we go crazy. We do go crazy for celebrities, right?
Right.
But like for soccer, for Messi, if you really think about it, not that many people know. So like if you see Messi, it's like, oh, Messi, if you know.
Yeah.
But
or
like
you hear, or
there's
you heard the
some
name
there's
or
certain
something.
people that can't put a face to it. They heard the name but can't put a face to it
Right.
because they don't really see soccer.
Yeah.
You know, so like they see him in Publix here. He knows which Publix to go to. You know, they don't really bother him as much. You know
Right,
what I
right.
mean? But that's what it is.
Hey, real quick, Mikey.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a serious question, man. You know about sports. We both, I would consider us athletic.
Yeah.
You know, we try to be in the culture and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Do you think the NFL is rigged, bro?
I would like to believe not to, just because of the fact that I want to enjoy watching my NFL games. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But there's certain things that kind of like shows that it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, officiating be kind of choppy. Sometimes I would like to think too. Officiating is very difficult because it's not like they're humans, so they can
Yeah,
have a
of
favorite
course.
team. You know, and on top of that, I know I shouldn't be saying it, but yo, we live in a world of gambling, and I
Yes.
think gambling messes a lot of things
Facts.
up, which makes a lot of things
I'm
scripted.
taking the under.
Yeah, a lot of things be low key scripted. I feel like depending on what's the upper under, or they didn't expect that much ups or a lot of unders,
Yeah.
they go based off that, and it's like not necessarily players throwing the games, but kind of like officiating and all these extra little things. Certain turnovers would determine the outcome of the game.
Yeah, you know what's crazy, bro? Before being a loyal fan to the Dolphins and
Yeah.
stuff, I was always like, nah, man, ain't no way that like things like that happen. But the more that I've been doing my own research and seeing things, it's
Yeah.
hard not to believe that these things are not rigged.
Facts.
Like, it's hard not to think, even think of it from a sporting betting aspect.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You think Vegas or any of these places are trying to lose money? Hell no. They're going to tell you, hey, take the under.
You
But
know,
yet they're going to tell the referee, hey, you better call this game like this.
Got to. And they got to listen. You know what's crazy? There's this one thing I've learned, that the house always wins. Bruh.
Always.
Oh, the house always wins. And
Take it
people, I've never been in the casino, but I've been looking at this Netflix. I don't remember the show, but it was basically the guys just talking how the house is always winning, how he was supposed to make billion. It was $1 billion or something like that, or close to $1 billion in a casino. And as soon they put it in his truck, they followed him. Like, he don't know from where. He's like, there wasn't even supposed to be a car there. The lights just turned on, and he just got followed.
And take it from someone that has been in a casino. Not proud to say that, but
yeah,
it's a different type of rush. It's a different type of, high you get when you get that win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that goes for like sports betting. So these casinos and these big companies are like, bro, we're not gonna lose our money.
Of course not.
This is how this game's gonna go. And I didn't believe it, but I saw something on the gram, bro, where it was talking about the Buffalo kicker from last week not really missing the kick.
Yeah.
That tech, supposedly there's ways for them to control the ball with like magnetic things.
Nah.
That when he kicked it, it made it miss. Because if you look at it, I'll tag you in the video.
I gotta
the
see
video
it.
shows there's barely any wind, and this guy's barely missed any field goals this season.
Yeah.
However, that one field goal that would have tied the game, that boy missed it. And the ball went instead of normal, and there was no wind.
Damn.
So is it rigged or is it not?
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta look into that. That's tough. They're
They're not even trying to hide it at this point sometimes, bro.
Bruh. Like I've heard like of that, like putting like a magnetic thing on the ball.
Yeah.
But I just never believed that. Like,
It's because we're true fans, bro.
Yeah, man.
It hurts us to really believe, like, damn, is there really a script?
Yeah.
Is it really the Ravens
Yeah.
against the 49ers?
Yeah. That's
the
crazy.
script right now.
Ravens and Kansas, no?
No, they have the Ravens.
Ravens and KC, because we're in the same division.
Yes, but
Yeah.
they have the Ravens,
and
playing the 49ers
for the
in the
finals.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, you heard
That's
what
the
you heard
script.
was the script, or how they came up with the script. That's the reason why, like, the logo, when you look at it, the colors are there. The red and the purple.
Saw that?
Bro, if that happens, then I'm gonna have to say, like, damn, this is probably scripted, I'm not gonna lie.
And it's crazy because if you go back to just look up the last 3 years, the colors of the Super Bowls and the teams
they all
were.
match.
They all match.
Damn.
And the one right now, you know who it is?
Who?
Purple and red.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wild.
I need
Mind
that
blown.
script, dog.
Yeah, facts.
So I can put a couple
You
bets
can
in,
put a
dog.
bet. You got to.
Need
I
that
mean,
bread.
who are you going for to, like, win it all? Honestly.
Never in a million years I think I'd ever say this. My cousin, though, Negro, shout out to Negro, die-hard 49ers fan.
Oof.
So I'm going to go for the 49ers, dog. I like the 49ers.
Okay.
But honestly, if it wasn't for him, for my cousin,
Yeah.
I'd probably go with Detroit. I want Detroit to win it. They're going to turn up if they win the Super Bowl.
I got two.
And they have Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell used to be a coach for the Dolphins.
That is true. When on freaking losing season.
Not a
but
surprise.
but nah, he's a dog though. He came a long way. So
Yeah.
shout out to Campbell for sure. But I am going for Detroit. That's not my first option. Honestly, my first option is Baltimore, and then it's Detroit. Detroit, because I feel like I like an underdog story. You
Always.
feel me? That's beautiful to tell.
Love that.
And they've been years of
Years.
no winning, and now the Dolphins took that spot of. That's crazy. And so
Gotta
they've
love
been
'em.
years. So it's like, if they can do it, we can obviously do it. Baltimore, they're my number one team to win it all for one reason, and that's because of Lamar Jackson. He's a
Shout out
Florida
to
boy.
legit.
He's a Florida boy. If I'm not mistaken, that boy from Broward.
Yeah, he's from Broward.
So anybody that's close to home, I gotta just root for that. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Got to.
And I love, not for nothing, Lamar Jackson's changed the game.
He has.
Kids adjust and trying to play like him and be like him.
Yeah.
So, when you find once-in-a-lifetime players like that, you can practice, you can train all you want for people like that, but it's just different,
Facts, 1,000%. I agree with you.
Real quick, talking about the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
How hard do you think these men work to make it to the Super Bowl? How much do you think they sacrifice? Like, fitness wise, family wise, relationship wise. Like, that must be tough, bro. Think about
I
it.
think there's obviously goes a lot of sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? First of all, relationship. That's definitely gonna be the toughest one for sure.
100.
You have that. You have because the thing is that you also need to have fitness, so you gotta balance out all these things, you
Yeah.
know. And probably, honestly, the last part is family. Honestly, unfortunately,
Crazy,
that's how it
right?
is. Unfortunately,
Crazy to think about that.
Yeah,
Where they
that's
always tell us, and it should always, at least for me, in my opinion, family
gotta
first.
go first. Yeah, yeah. But this is what you signed up. This is a profession. This is the reason why you get big bucks. I think these guys work their ass off. You know. I do feel like there are some guys that are slack, but because like they feel like they made it already, and they feel like, you know what, I probably can't get any better than this. So once they get that check, it's like I'm not even gonna try no more.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
They feel
And-
like
and
they
you
already
can-
made it.
Yeah, you can kind of see that and their attitude, like on the bench, you know? Like you see certain players and it's like, you're just happy that you're here, which is great.
Shout
I
out to you for
applaud
making it.
Yeah, like you worked your ass off to get here. But
We
why
can
not
be
keep going, though?
content.
Why you content yourself? Like,
Yeah.
you know, you have a lot of abilities. You know, you can obviously start if you show, you know, that grit, that dog in
Yeah.
you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, these dudes freaking work really, really hard, bro. Like the workout ethics, right? The waking up in the morning, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like us too, as like being into, obviously nothing professional, but being into like the basketball scene, you know,
Yep.
and us being in different leagues, the Doral, Legacy, and Courtside. Shout out to Courtside.
Yeah,
Love
yeah.
Courtside, bro. I love everybody
like
there,
Courtside
bro.
too, bro.
Real talk, like
They're
from the
professional.
referees, bro, to the people who run it.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to Courtside.
The scorekeeper, that dude is super cool. Like, real talk, OG.
OG
Bezos,
with the hat.
Bezos and his father, like, super cool. Bezos, the
Love him.
referee, and his dad, bro, just always there.
refereed my
Like,
game
yeah,
yesterday.
100%.
Good
Like,
guy.
I have much love to everybody, bro.
Yeah.
And Courtside, real talk. So big shout out to them. But like us being in that scene, you know, we also got to prepare ourselves too. So I want to know, like, what you do. I kind of know already your schedule more or less. So I want to know, like, what you do to, you know, prepare yourself mentally, physically, you know, emotionally too. You know, because it can be an emotional game.
Yeah, I mean, realistically for basketball, it's an emotional game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mental game.
Yeah.
You know, it's a physical game, but a lot of it is more mental than anything, to be quite honest. You know, fitness-wise, like, I just recently, I started really loving going to the gym and working out. I'd say maybe 2-3 years ago, you know,
Yeah.
when I really started seeing consistency, and not just because I wanted to feel better, but it would help me out with my mental too, you know.
100%.
And that's why I feel like a lot of these athletes are also like, yo, I got to get this workout in. I got to get stronger. But it helps them really set their mind going into these games, right? So
Yeah.
for me, when I go, I try to at least really focus on like things that I need to improve on.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, like, I know I'm a decent shooter. I
Yeah.
want to be a better shooter, and I want to be a better striker taking into the paint. So when
Yeah.
I'm playing like on the courts and stuff, that's what I'm working on.
Yeah.
But my schedule, bro, not for nothing, like, bro, I wake up at 5:30 in the morning, and I'm in the gym by 6 o'clock in the morning. If you don't
Yeah.
believe me, ask my girl.
I believe you.
And
I
you've
know.
been there with me once or twice. You
I
ain't
believe
been
you.
back, but I still love you, and I'm still there though. All right.
Yeah, I
But
believe
real talk,
I believe you.
I'm in there, bro.
I know.
Every single day.
I know.
I try to.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect.
Of
I'm a
course.
human man. I got a
course.
kid. I got a job.
Mhm.
I got a girlfriend. Like, I got responsibilities like everybody else do. But finding that time to really work out or just do some sort of exercise
Yeah.
really does help with your mental so much, man.
Yeah.
So much. Like, when I go to the gym, it's not like to look good. Like, yeah, bro, I know I look good. My girl tells me I look good. I
Oh,
know
God.
I look good. You feel me?
God.
You ain't never question that, my G. But mental wise,
Shout
love you, baby. Mentally though, what it does for me is like, bro, little things that would usually annoy me, or I'd be like in my feelings about, or I'll be like, damn, bro, I don't know. When I go to the gym, I'm done working out. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
Baby, come here.
Yeah.
Madison, let me talk to you.
Yeah.
Benny, why you doing that? You know?
Yeah.
Stop acting out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, it's little things like that. So for me, it's changed my life tremendously, bro. Tremendously. And like, I try to go every day. You know, for my people that don't go every day, do something that's doable for you.
Mm-hmm.
If 1 or 2 days is doable for you, then you do 1 or 2 days. But if you say you're going to do 1 or 2 days,
stick to 1 or 2 days.
You got to do those 1 or 2 days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because sometimes what happens is we tell ourselves, oh, yeah, I'm going to go to the gym 5 days out of the week when you've never even gone 2 or 3 times consistently ever.
Yeah.
How the hell do you expect to go 5 times in 1 week?
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. You're
and
lying
you're
to
going
yourself.
to drain yourself, too.
So you start draining yourself. The person, as a human, we want to believe our word.
Yeah.
And when we constantly go from our word, it brings us back. So we feel like, oh, damn, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. Yeah, he could do that. I can't do that.
Yeah.
You can do it. Anybody and everybody can do what they want if they really put their mind to it.
Yeah.
That's just a fact, though, you know?
I think with basketball, same thing here. I found out something that works for me perfectly fine, dog. And, you know, as everything, there's certain things that frustrates you, like
right.
Whether that's like a missed shot or like things that we should have
missed call,
whatever, right? So it can be a little bit frustrating, and sometimes going into a game, you're thinking about that.
Yes.
I came to realize sometimes that practice is good, but also taking that time off and just taking that time off and just refreshing yourself.
Yeah, recharging
You know
the batteries.
Recharging the battery. It's okay to go a whole week of not even grabbing a basketball.
Yep.
Because now what you're doing is, all you're doing is just thinking of like, all right, what can I do right next time? How can I avoid this next time? You know, sometimes it's not about you had a bad game and tomorrow I'm going to just practice my ass off because practice makes perfect. No, sometimes it's about like, yes, practice makes perfect, but sometimes it's mental health. Like the shot is there, everything's there. It might not be draining because mentally
you're not there.
You're not there. You know what I'm saying? And
you can practice your ass off.
Yeah.
You can try everything you want.
But
if your mind is not there,
forget about it.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Forget about it.
It doesn't matter. You can do everything you want, you know?
People, I see a lot of in basketball, that people try to chase like a ghost. Yes. And when I say ghost, it's like what they used to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want to chase that. The ghost, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, don't worry about what you did back in the day.
I used to be that dude.
Yeah. Don't worry about like what you did back in the days. Don't worry about like, yo, just worry about what you're doing now. Focus on what you're doing now. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And don't focus about what you used to do because mentally it throws you off already. Because it's like, man, I used to ball with those guys. I used to dog them out. You know what I mean? And when you're on that mentality, you're on a negative note.
I'm going to tell you a line. This ain't my line. This is one of my favorite rappers, Fabulous. But he has one of the great, by the way, top 10 for me. He has a line that says, yesterday's home runs won't win today's games. You can't have that mentality, bro.
Facts.
Yesterday's home run is not going to win today's game.
Facts.
What you did yesterday has nothing to do with what you're doing today and tomorrow.
Facts.
We can't stay trapped in that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, back in the day, I used to play ball for 6, 7, 8 hours.
And unfortunately, we can't do that now.
And I'll be okay, and I'll go back the next day and do that.
Yeah, no problem.
Mikey, if I do that now, ask my girl. I need biofreeze.
Yeah.
I need a cold shower.
Yeah.
I need to put myself in ice.
You can barely walk.
My back, my neck, my knees.
Yeah, everything.
It's not like that no more, you know?
It ain't the same, bro. I already know.
Fitness
Yeah.
will help you get through that. And that's what the gym does for me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I need you in there, dog. I need you in there with me, dog. Come on.
I got to. You know what it is, dog? I'm not a early morning person, dog.
All right. Listen.
You feel me?
This is what I'm going to tell to my people that are like, you know, trying to find out what works for them.
Yeah.
Find what works for you, my G. If the morning is not for it, then we got to go in the night.
Got to.
If the night is not it for it, then we might have to figure out a way to try to put it during your lunch.
Yeah.
Or during midday.
Yeah.
30 to 45 minutes is what you need every day, Mikey. It's going to help you with your heart, your mental, your lungs, everything in your body, bro.
Yeah.
Everything, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, I got to get back on that.
And you will.
I will. Well, I'm not like in the gym, but I do have like my workout routines at the crib.
Okay.
At least like with the dumbbells and stuff like that. I know it's like light work stuff, but
It doesn't
I
matter,
do
bro.
feel like
None of that
it's been
matters.
helping me out, you know.
As long as you're doing it.
Yeah. Because
And
some
always
niggas don't
remember
do
this,
nothing.
it's easier not to do it than to do it.
Yeah.
It's easier for you to get home from work and be like, yeah, I just want to chill at the crib. Than be like, yo, I just got home from work. I'm going to go to the gym.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah.
I don't really want to go to the gym to begin with, you know? Where the hell am I going to, like, you know? So just remember, it's always easier not to do it. And that's why most people won't do it.
Yeah.
But if you take that route a little harder, it's going to be worth it, bro.
And it's going to pay off.
It's going to pay off,
Yeah,
bro.
100%. With that being said, though, I want to touch base on something that we both are in the same positions, and that's being like co-parenting, having kids.
Yeah.
You know, like
Shout out to Benny and Grace, man.
Yeah, shout out to them. You know, Madison as well.
Hey, Mad Dog,
Mad
love
Dog,
you, girl.
You know, hey, but tell me a little bit about it though, from your perspective, co-parenting, and I know certain people got it easy, certain people got it hard, but I want to hear from you though, your perspective of like, you know, how that is with you, how that goes with you.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody's situation is different. I
Yeah.
think everybody's situation is unique in their own way, right? At least for me, you know, I had my son. My son is 8 years young.
Yeah.
It was just his birthday a couple days ago. But as far as relationship-wise, you know, I'm not one to really get into my business or nothing like that. But, you know, we talk about it how it is. And, you know, I try to be very respectful towards baby mama. We're not together. You know, I'm in a different relationship, very happy with my woman. But obviously, of course, I got my son. I love my son.
Of course.
That's my life, bro. That's my firstborn child. Like, that's who I do it for. That's who I want to be better for. That's why I strive to be a dog for. That's why I strive to engrave in him. Like, yo, we got it. Like, this is how it is. We gonna make it no matter what. I got you. You got me. You know.
1000%.
But, I mean, it's just, it's always a challenge, bro. It's a challenge because you're going from something that you thought was gonna be forever to now something that's like, okay, well, it's not. How do we go about this now, right? And for me, I think it's just being as honest and as transparent as possible. You know, like, I'm always, hey, I need Benny for these days. I'm going to be with Amanda, this and that. Like, I don't lie about none of those things. I don't need to lie about that, you know. You need to be honest in specific situations. But I think for the most part, we understand that everything that we do, even though we're not together, is for the child.
Yeah.
It's for Benny, you know.
1000%.
Whether we're together or not, everything that we talk about, everything that we teach him, everything that we engrave in him is to make him better. And no matter what, even though we're not together, that doesn't mean that we're not a family. And that doesn't mean that we don't love you.
Yeah.
But that just means that we have two families, you know? And that's not a bad thing. I know a lot of people that have two families, you know. I mean, me personally, my parents have been married for 40 years, bro.
That's a blessing, bro.
40 years,
That's
bro.
a blessing, bro. For fact.
So I'm coming from a background where I've seen when you get married, that's it. That's all it is.
Yeah.
There's nothing else.
Yeah.
You guys ride or die,
Yeah.
and that's what that means. You ride or you
Or
die.
Facts.
But we ain't leaving each other no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so it was a little different at first to adjust that, but, you know, we're in different eras, different situations, and I think I've also realized, like, you know, things happen for a reason.
Facts.
I'm a big faith believer in God. Things happen for a reason. Maybe I don't understand why, but I know it happened for a reason because I'm the happiest I've ever been now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that will never take away from my son or me being with him or being there for him or making sure he's good or making sure that he knows that, like, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
I got you. I know it's a little different. You got a girl.
Yeah.
It's different when you're raising boys and girls, you know. I have a stepdaughter, Madison, Mad Dog.
Yeah.
Love her to death, but it's different. The things that I'll tell Benny, I wouldn't tell Madison, you know. And I know it's the same for you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know your situation. I know a little bit, but not exactly. And we don't got to get into details. But for the most part, like, how do you handle that?
I pretty much, bro, to be honest, first off, I just want to say, like, big shout out to Cynthia. I'm not sure if she watches the podcast or not. Like, you know, she is supportive of whatever I do, you know, whether it's like, you know, the basketball, City Boys, whatever, you know, that's for sure. She always a rider. So with me and her, honestly, I would say, like, it's a little different than a lot of other people, because she makes my life as a father a lot easier, and I'm sure as hell make her life as a mother a lot easier as well. You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, like, this separation, co-parenting, been a pretty smooth ride, bro. I can't complain at all. Picked up my daughter today. We had a great time, you know. If she needs something, you know, she can count on me. If I need something, you know, I can count on her too. But honestly, just the vibes, the relationship is a little bit, it's different, you know, respectfully, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, she does her thing, I do my thing, you know, but end of the day, like, I know, like, if there's something, you know, that Grace needs, if there's something, she's there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa, you know? So.
Brr. Hey.
3, 2, 1. Hey.
I told you I was going to start it off like this real quick. Niggas win once in life, and they think they winners.
I already know who's that going to. You got that boy with the and he looked all the way back there.
Yeah, I should have bought his ass a compass, man, to make sure he know where
Facts.
he at.
He had no idea.
Crazy out there.
Shout out to that boy Devin, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss you, bit though.
Facts. Hey, so yeah, what we were talking about, with the baby moms though, I'm not gonna lie, man. She made my life easy.
Yeah.
You know, I make her life easy. You know, it's a mutual feeling. You know what I'm saying? And I wish her nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want her, you know, to whoever she brings into her life, I want her to be happy, and he can give her way more than what I gave
Right.
to her. You know what I'm saying?
So you're okay
And
with, like, her moving on?
Yeah,
and being okay?
100%. Yeah,
Okay.
bro. Like, I mean, trust me, dog. When I say from the bottom of my heart, I want nothing but the best from her, because she's an amazing woman, bro. Straight up. Real talk, you know? So, my respect to her, though. Real.
Respect. And it goes back to, like we said, man, it's always about the child. Doing what's best for
the child,
bro.
And people don't understand that sometimes, like, what we do is sometimes we hurt our child. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We hurt our child because sometimes, like, you know, I'm not getting my way, or he's talking to somebody and this and that. I'm gonna take my child away from that person. Nah. But you can't, because that's where if you're a great dad and you really care, that's what really matters to you.
And all that does is ruin the child.
Yes.
Because now they're getting involved into things that have nothing to do with you.
Facts.
Go ahead and put them things
I'm
on.
gonna put them things on real time.
It's time to talk that heat. Hey. Already know. Shout out to Versace on these.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, man. I feel great right now.
Tell me how you feel then.
I feel great right now.
You good?
Man. Yeah, I feel good, man.
There's a different vibe when the shades is on, right?
I see that, man. Like, everything.
We're in a different zone now.
Woo.
It's not the same.
I gotta do more podcasts with shades on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
You already know I got the shades on. I needed the shades. Though,
yeah, fact. Hey, I want to talk about the difference. You got Benny. I have Grace. The difference between being a girl dad and being a boy's dad. Like, what for you? What's the difference though? I have a lot, bro. I have a lot to say about this.
No, I mean, honestly, you know, for those that don't know, I have an 8-year-old child. You know, and then my girlfriend, I have a 13-year-old child. This is a girl, right?
Mhm.
14. Sorry, if she hears this, she gonna be mad.
Yeah. I can't believe you got that
She
wrong.
gonna hit me with the bruh.
Bruh.
You said I was 13. I'm 14. I'm
Yeah.
like, my bad, bruh. Damn. But realistically, like before, like when it was only Benny in the picture,
Yeah.
you know, it was different combos. Like Benny, you know, you gotta be tough.
Mhm.
If you fall, you get up. This and that. But you don't really think about like, oh dang, oh this girl like you in school. Oh, that's what's up. Oh.
Yeah.
What about the other one? What about this? I don't know. You know. But like then when Madison came into my picture, it's like, oh, this boy like you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Low
I don't
key,
like
the,
him.
the jealousy comes in.
I don't
dog.
like him.
Yeah.
You know, and she's not even my blood daughter, but
Yeah.
that's my blood daughter in a way. You know?
Of course,
Like,
of course, bro.
Listen, it's like we said. Sometimes friends become family,
Mhm.
and sometimes your stepdaughter or your daughter doesn't have to be your blood daughter to be your daughter.
Facts.
You know.
Facts.
And like now the convos are a little different because it's like, damn, she's in that stage where it's like, oh, the boys,
Yeah.
oh, this boy likes me, and this boy is.
Let me see who he is. I know.
I said, bring that nigga. Hey,
let me
I'm gonna
see
pick
who
you
he
up
is.
one day. I'm gonna pick you up one day.
Yeah,
Tell
I
him
want to
walk
see
into
what
the
you're
car
really
one
about,
time, bro.
I want to see what
One
you're really
time.
about.
Let me talk to him one
yeah,
time.
Yeah.
See if you want to fucking talk to you one more time.
You don't even got to do that. Just be like, hey, we invite him to go play ball. Let's see if he's really a man.
He don't even want that.
Let's see if he's really a man. But yeah, man, I feel you. I mean, my daughter's only 3 right now, for me, for being a girl dad, I would say it has its ups and its downs.
I heard that the girls are way more attached to the fathers, and then the boys are way more attached to their mothers.
As of right now, I ain't gonna lie, that little girl is really attached to the mom.
Yeah.
As of right now, maybe down the line for sure.
Right.
Like, hey, papi, but not saying that she loves me to death for sure.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
As of right now, she is attached to her mom though.
Yeah. Which my son is too.
Yeah.
But that's what he sees every day.
Every
you know
day.
What I'm saying? So
Exactly.
it's a little different.
Exactly. So you kind of just expect that. But for me being a girl dad, bro, like I take Grace and you guys know, like I take Grace everywhere. I take her to basketball games, football games, soccer games. Not football games, but I take her to like.
Hey, try to
these
take her to
events.
different things.
Yeah, and
museums,
what I
things.
run into a lot is not having that family bathroom, bro. The toughest thing is like I can't even go into the girl.
You going into
I
the
can't even
family
go. I
bathroom?
can't, bro. It like the Dolphin Stadium. They don't really have a family that I've known. Well, maybe the Dolphin Stadium do. I haven't taken Grace to that one, but the Martin Stadium that
don't
I
know
know of, and I've been around the Martin Stadium.
Right.
I don't find a family bathroom. I might be wrong. Hopefully somebody tells me like there is. But
And if there is, hey,
please let me
guide
know.
us to the right direction, brother.
Bro.
Mikey's trying to take his daughter to the
Struggling.
family bathroom. Help us out.
Struggling. Heat Stadium, I don't remember a family bathroom either, but it's so tough. So what I do is, honestly, luckily now Grace is to the age where it's like she knows that she got to use the bathroom. In those situations, she can go to the bathroom by herself, but I can't just let her go in without
Of
me
course
being
not.
there. That's different. It's not like we're in the
Hell no.
house. So I still struggle with it. When she was smaller, a lot easier because what I would do is I would just grab and cover myself. So while the game is going on, I'm there changing her under the sheets, so nobody can see her. Because unfortunately, there's a lot of like creepy
There is,
people,
bro, and it sucks.
So
we live in some crazy times.
society
bro.
right now is crazy, bro.
Society is being ran by social media.
Oh my God, yeah.
And the same 3 big companies. I mean,
Yeah.
we're not even gonna get into all that, but
yeah. That's a subject for.
Of
That's
its
another
own, you
subject
know?
for another day.
But going back to like the girl, like
Yeah.
I've always heard, and I see it from Madison, like Madison's very loving to me.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
girls are very, very loving compared to boys. Like boys are like, wow, they fall down. What we gonna do now, Dad? Huh?
Yeah.
Just hit your head. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Whole
Whole
Come on,
concussion.
what we gonna do though? It's like, bro, you all right? Like, chill for a second. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Nah, bro. But for Grace, I would say I got super lucky because I always wanted a daughter that likes sports but is also feminine.
Okay.
Very like she has that girly girl in her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She does too.
And that's what I like about Grace is like,
Yo.
you know, she would put on her makeup, you know, she would go outside, run outside, you know, she's not on no iPads, you know what I'm saying? Like she's really about herself and whatever she wants to do at that moment, you know?
Not for nothing. My girl the other day showed me
Yeah.
the little meme
Bruh, the
of
eye.
of the one that you posted her where she going like this. She like,
Yeah. Yeah, she's such a character, bruh.
yo, I was like,
No way.
I'm like, we need to make that to an
Yeah.
emoji right now, you know?
That's on God, for sure.
That had me going. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, every time anybody sends me some line or some
Yeah.
some
You
suspicious,
send 'em that.
or
You
I
send
ain't
'em
some,
that.
I'm gonna just send them that and be like,
Yeah, straight up, dog. Hey,
alright.
when I have boys like whatever they tell me something, whatever it is, or on a group chat on Instagram that we have, I just send that like, bro, who you lying? You lying? You know?
It goes back to why the fuck
Yeah,
you lying? Why you
you
always lying?
Nah, but it is a blessing though. Whether you have a boy or a girl, you know, it's
Kids will change your life.
It is a freaking blessing. Kids will change your life. I like the craziest line is, I can't have a kid right now because I'm not ready. Bro, you're never ready for kids. Straight up. I think you become
100%.
ready once you have them. Once you have them, it's weird because then life starts to adjust. Life starts to come into place. You know what I mean?
And it makes you grow.
And makes you grow. And you never, honestly, never ready. You're never ready to have a kid. But it's like one of those things like, yo, you don't got to put a time to it. When the time comes, it comes.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
There's no time to it. When a time comes, it comes. And it's going to mold you. And it's going to make you a better person.
And it's never going to come on the time when you want it.
Facts.
It's always going to come when it's the right time.
When it's the right time.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter what you believe in, no matter what you think,
Yeah.
things happen when it's the right time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes, like, we try to, like, as humans, we try to force these things. Oh, I need this to happen now. I want this to happen now. I need this now. I need this now. And it doesn't happen. Think about it. It never happens.
Yeah.
But when you start really thinking, you're like, all right, I need this to happen. I can't wait for this to happen. And when this happens, I'm going to be so thankful and grateful for it.
Yeah.
That's when things start to change, you know? So
The thing is like, it's not within our time. It's in God's time. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't want to say
Always.
it. But honestly,
Always.
it needs to be said.
Yeah.
It is in God's
always.
time.
It's always in God's time, bro. Because,
Always, bro.
like, at the moment, God knows, like, nah, this is not what you need right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you that. Just not right now.
Yo, I saw this one thing, this picture. It was so awesome. It was about God. And
Yeah.
he had basically like a teddy bear of the young girl.
Mhm.
That it was her favorite teddy bear. She loved that teddy bear.
Yeah.
But it was a small one. But so he had that one on his left hand
Oh,
here.
hiding it.
And
Yeah.
his right hand, he had a big ass teddy bear.
Yeah.
Bigger than the one she had.
Yeah.
Nicer and this and that. And he was taking it from her. And it was basically saying, like, yo, sometimes you got to sacrifice the things you love to get more that was going to be better for you.
Yeah.
And that picture, I was like,
Deep.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Amen, brother. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I
And
needed
I
to
feel
see
that's
that.
and I feel like that comes with everything in our aspects in life.
Mhm.
You know, bro. There's times where we're gonna be challenged, we're gonna be tried, we're gonna be where you're like, I don't know if I could do
Yo,
this. I
God-
don't know how I'm gonna do
I
this.
feel like God's never gonna put you in a position that you can't overcome. Never. Sometimes like it's just our fault that we're just like we put it into our heads like I can't overcome this. Like you know what I mean?
100%.
And it's not that, bro, because you will never be in that position. You can't overcome it. You know, the thing is that there's people don't want to change.
Yep.
People, there's life choices that we make, that we have to make, that we have to change to get out of certain situations.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they don't want to make those changes. You know, because why? Change is uncomfortable, but you gotta be uncomfortable. You know, in those uncomfortable situations to
Yep.
better yourself.
And you
to have
said
a
it best.
better- feel me?
It goes like this. It goes, you gotta be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Facts.
The more you put yourself in positions like that,
Mhm.
the more that you're gonna grow as a person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when you stay in your comfort zone, all you're doing is staying in the environment that you're used to and that you like.
You're limiting yourself.
these are the people, these are the things that you know you're good at.
Yeah.
But when you start surrounding yourself or doing things that you're like, oh, I don't like this. This is not what I'm used to. I'm not good at this.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this.
Already set yourself up for failure.
Already.
You know, they say that the powerfulest thing in the world, and you won't believe it, we have it. You know what it is? Not even our minds, bro.
What is it?
Our tongue. You feel me?
Facts.
Because what you say, you know, what you say, that's what's going to come out. You know, and what comes out, you got to watch out what you say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Our
You gotta
tongue and
watch
our
out what you
mouth
say.
is a sharp tool, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta be careful what you
What
say,
you
what you
say.
speak into existence.
Exactly.
That's why any successful person, anybody that has made it, they always tell you, you got to speak it into existence.
Facts.
And it's not just speaking into existence, but believing
Yeah.
that you can make it happen.
Exactly.
The first step is speaking into existence.
And then the next step is definitely believing.
The second is
And
believing
then the
that you
third
can
step
make
is
it happen.
actually doing it.
And the third is going to execute that you're going to make it
Execute.
happen.
Exactly. Exactly.
But what happens is we all fall a little bit into this, oh, I don't know if I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm too tired.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done this. I've done that. That's already good enough for today. One thing I've always, for me, I preach it to my girlfriend, my son, my family. I always tell them 1% better each day.
Each day. Yeah.
I've even told you this.
We always say that.
Work on being 1% better each day. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is that you want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Just work on being 1% better each day. By the end of the year, you'll be 365% better than you were.
Oh, deep. That's deep. That's deep.
Hey, the final topic one is one that, you know, I think is going to be...
Yeah, that's
It's going to be a deep one. I'm not even going to lie.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be pretty deep, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Coming from both of us, you know, going through a couple things that we've already, you know, have to deal with. But these are things that happen in the day-to-day life,
100%.
unfortunately, bro.
100%.
These are things that happen and other people like us go through and deal with as well, you know. So one thing we really want to just kind of finish this, you know, podcast, just kind of us talking, is mental health.
Yeah.
One thing that is really, really high right now, and not just USA, but all over the world, but one thing that is under talked about so drastically, and it's so sad. Because a lot of people are fighting their own battles, their own demons, and they feel or they think they have no one to go to talk to, and it's not like that.
Yeah.
You know, thankfully for us, we're strong believers in Christ and God, and we know that, you know, with God, no matter what it is, problems, things where we want in life, things that we're hoping for, things that we are not too sure about, we believe in a higher God, you know?
Yeah.
But people that don't, what do they got?
Nothing.
None. They don't got faith. They don't got nothing. So in their head, they feel like,
They're fighting it by themselves.
I'm here by myself.
Yeah.
My family don't care. I don't believe in God. I don't
Nobody
believe.
care.
God ain't going to come and save me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dealing with this right now.
Yeah.
And God ain't going to come and save me. You know? And this is something that we don't talk about a lot because I feel like as men, we're told, oh, you got to be strong. You got to be tough. You can't cry.
Yeah.
Bro, no, we're men. Yeah, we're men, but we got emotions too, bro.
Of course.
I'm not going to say here, I'm a strong, I like to think I'm a strong-minded individual,
Not
but I'm also very...
Yeah, and not taking, like, what you're saying out of perspective because girls go through it too. I
sure.
just feel like the rate of suicides and stuff like that is all this all-time high with men, you know, because it goes back to what? We don't want to talk about our feelings because that is not what men do. But, man, as a man, it's okay. It's okay to come out, talk about how you feel, let things out, because when you bobble things in, you know, you're just fighting it by yourself. You're killing yourself slowly. And you can't be like that. You need somebody to talk to, whether that's a therapist, whether that's your boy. If I suggest not even a therapist, for me, not trying to knock out therapy, but if you have a friend to talk, that person isn't going to judge you. If he's your friend, he's really not going to judge you, and he's going to sit down.
100%.
He's going to sit down and try to find a solution of how to fix things, you know?
Yeah.
So as men, we gotta stick together. We gotta let our own friends know, like, it's okay, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's crazy because you talked about like suicide, and
Yeah.
I didn't really want to get into details, but I recently lost my nephew due to a suicide as well, and it's something that I kind of wanted to bring out to light. It's a promise that I made, not only to my family but to God, that I hope that hearing about this will change one person's life, letting them know that they're not alone. There's a lot of things we deal with in life, and there's a lot of things that we feel sometimes that we're not going to get through, or no one can help us, or no one understands. But it's just being able to really talk and have that conversation, whether it's with God, whether it's with that friend, whether it's with your family member, whoever, who it is. You know what I'm saying? Nobody here is alone, and I want everybody that deals with anxiety, deals with depression, deals with any type of mental issues, just know that you're not alone. If you have people that really do love you, whether they don't love you, if you don't have no one, find someone. There's people out there that will love you, and there's people that will care for you. And I love my nephew to death. I know that he's in a way better place right now. It was something that was very hard for me to accept and understand, and it's things that I still battle with on a day-to-day basis, because it's just something that was not seen. And he was a very happy, blessed, smiling, always making jokes and making beats, and happy, upbeat person. You would never assume or think something like that. So just reach out to your friends, show them love, show them support, show them you're there, and just show them that we're not alone. We're not alone. Men, women, everyone, we're not alone. What brings us all together is peace and unity. And sometimes we just need to express our feelings and express what we feel. So I hope that this message here can touch someone that may be feeling that way, and just know that if you need to even talk to me, or you want to talk to me, you can. If you want to talk to my boy, you want to reach out to any of us, we're always here to talk and help. And I love everyone, bro. Not just saying that as a statement. I do love everyone, and I want everyone to have a good and a strong relationship with people that want to be with them.
Yo,
Bro.
I was shit. First of all,
I know you lost someone close to you too, brother. And I know it's hard. And I know it's something that you can never, ever explain how you really feel. And no one will really understand the bond that you had with that person. Because it was something that only you and that person can always remember and relate to.
yeah,
Okay?
bro, I definitely want to say, Mikey, when you went through it, bro, I felt I felt like I lost a part of me too, like when you told me about your nephew, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I felt your pain, bro. Like, real talk. Like, when you explained, the way he was and shit like that, like, I felt like, I can get along with this kid. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
It
I
was
know I
amazing.
never met him, or I only seen pictures and stuff, but just off the pictures, I already seen the vibes. You know what I mean?
He was an amazing
And
kid.
and bro, real talk, bro. That shit, like, it really hit when I tell you, like, sometimes, close friends lose people that is like, bro, yeah, I'm here for you, but you don't understand, and you don't cry about it and shit like that. But when I seen your pain, bro, because I'm so close to you, like, that shit hurt me, because I would never would want to see you that way. You know what I'm saying? So that shit hit home. Like, I mean, I even went out my way to, we still got the little small trophy under his name. Hopefully,
I love
we
you,
can
Amir.
we can always, like, form a tournament or something to give that trophy away to somebody who deserves it and stuff like that. But real talk, man, when you lost him, That shit really like hit. Real talk, like that shit really hit, and like I know sometimes like to tomorrow's never promised. You know what I mean?
That is a fact.
But I'll tell you this, bro. I've never gone through any situations of like any mental health. Knock on wood. Um, I don't know like exactly like what to do. I'll say like I had a great upbringing. My
Yeah.
parents did a great job. I think I'm just one of the few that just like knows how to like. I just talk to people. I tell them how I feel, so I never have that inside of me. You know what I'm saying? I just let it out, you know, and I feel like that's honestly the only thing I can say. That's the way to go. It's okay to talk, whether you're a girl or guy. You find somebody, you talk to them. And if you're going through something, it's okay to let people know, like, hey, I'm going through this, and this is what I'm thinking of doing.
Reach out to your friends. Reach out to your
friends,
family
yeah.
members. Reach out to the ones you love.
100,
You never know when they'll be here. You never know when they'll be gone.
100%.
Hey, we going to the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter, I'm
Ninth
dropping
inning.
40.
Ain't no 30 for 30. It's the 40 for 40 out
40
here.
for 40.
You know what I mean? 40 for 40.
That's crazy. Hey, I know before all this, you was talking about, you had a game. When was it? Yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and give a little bit, like who you dedicated the season for, why you did it. We already know. Well, I know who you dedicated the
Yeah.
season for, and how you went off in that last 2 minutes of the game, which is like I said, I saw it
Crazy.
obviously.
Yeah.
I want you to speak a little bit about that.
Yeah,
before
of
I go
course.
into mine.
I mean, for me, I think it's just something that kind of took over.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, we've been talking a little bit about it, but I lost my nephew, a couple months ago, due to just some mental problems and stuff. So I actually dedicated this season at courtside for him.
Mm.
And it's crazy because yesterday was our last game, a must-win game for us too, to point out. Game that we've all been struggling all season, but we needed a W. And one of our key players, star players, I came to him and I said, hey, these last 2 minutes, I just want to dedicate it to my nephew. I dedicated this season to him. This season was all for him, and I just wanna play out these last 2 games. And he's like, yeah, go ahead, bro. I believe in you, and finish it all strong. And I don't know. It's like something took over me, and literally dropped almost 9 points, 2 rebounds, and like 2 assists in those last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it wasn't like it was me, but it wasn't me. You know. I feel like my nephew was there with me this whole time, just saying like, yo, I've seen all the hard work.
Mm.
I'm sorry that, things happen like this, but just know that I'm here with you, and I'm proud of you, and even in the last possession, you can ask our big A-Rod. He was wide open in the 3. He's like, yo, please. And I looked at him. I said, nah, bro. I got to take this last shot.
Straight. Bottom.
What was it, Mikey?
Bottom.
Nothing
Straight.
but net, bro.
Nothing but net. That thing was straight bottom.
So,
Crazy.
love you, Amir. Long live Spice. Ooh, so spicy.
I like that. Yeah, so coming into that.
I know you, brother. I know you.
Yeah, man.
You recently have gone a little through something as well, too.
Yeah, my boy.
And it might have not been on some suicidal, but it's still on, like, someone that you love.
Yeah, on some
someone
like
you spent time with.
the gun
someone
violence
you use every day, the gun violence.
Yeah,
and
man.
it's like,
such a great kid, had nothing to do with whatever was going on. I'm not gonna be here and explain like what happened.
Yeah.
I'm sure like majority of the viewers already know due to Instagram and stuff like that. But fortunately, yeah, I lost. I'll say like he's definitely like a brother. I don't even want to say best friend or anything like that. Like he's legit a brother, considering him a brother. Whenever I needed some, the dude was there. He was a lot younger, 22, 23 years
and
old.
sometimes, hey, You don't have to be blood brothers to be brothers.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Some
Like I
people just
counted on
grow
him.
up to be your brother. You know, like you my brother. We ain't from the same mom. We ain't from the same dad. But you my brother. Just know
Yeah.
I got you for whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know it's the same for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know. You know. I know, brother.
Yeah. So I mean, it was definitely tough. The last couple of like month, the last 2, 3 months, I'll say like was definitely rough. For 2023, and going through that, it was on a December 24th. You know, I don't forget that day for sure.
How do you forget that day?
Can't.
That's the day right before Christmas.
And the crazy thing is my mom's birthday. You know, so like, you know, enjoying like, you know, my mom's birthday. On top of that, to getting
A
news,
little hard.
to getting that news was like the toughest thing ever. Like, it was just one of those things that I just didn't want to like to believe. Like, there's no way in hell.
You were hoping it was a bad dream.
I was just hoping it was a bad pinch me.
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
when I was at the Dolphin Stadium, and I got the message that, you know, hey, he's not gonna make it.
I know.
Was the hardest thing ever. And Devin was there, you know. Fuck.
Hey, it's all right, brother. You know, and out of someone that can relate with you,
Yeah.
you know, I had a missed call, 2 missed calls from my mom
Yeah.
at 1 in the morning. I had a missed call from my dad at 3 in the morning. Those are 2 calls you never want to see at that time.
Hell no. No.
So when I woke up at 5:30 in the morning to go to the gym, I already knew something was off. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but I knew something was off. Call my mom. I'm driving to the gym when I'm calling my mom. I'm dressed. I'm driving to the gym, and I'm like, Mom, what happened? And she's like, oh, you know how I've been telling you I've been having some feelings, and I don't know why, but I think something's off. I'm like, just tell me, like, what's up? What happened? And that's when I got the news that my nephew had passed away.
Wow.
I'm sitting in my car in front of the gym, just thinking to myself, like, is this real?
Yeah.
Call my sister, make sure she's all right, like, see, like, what's going on. And, you know, that was already that's another conversation, you know. But I say all that to say this. You never know what you got till it's gone.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
make sure you appreciate what you got till it's gone.
And give your best effort to the people that, you know, you love the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether that's like your friends, show them like how much you care about that person. You know what I mean?
You know?
Like that's like the toughest. Like, I wouldn't wish that upon like anybody, you know. Like, getting that message, like, and I remember racing to
The hospital.
The
You called me. I remember
yeah,
that. You called me.
yeah.
You remember that?
I didn't know, like,
You didn't know what to do. You called me.
Yeah,
I
I
said,
didn't
just
know.
get there.
Yeah.
Said, hurry up and get there, please. Figure it out.
It was got to the trauma center, and we're there waiting room, and I had the privilege of his mom knew how close we were, and she was like, "Do you want to see him?" And I was like, "Yeah." You know, in my head, I'm not really prepared to see things like this. You know what I'm saying? And I saw him. I came in, saw him, and I thought I would have closure, right? And I saw the bullet wound. I saw they had the thing in his nose, the tube in his mouth, and I'm just looking at him, and I put my hands on his hair, and I was just like, you know, like acariciándolo,
Yeah.
and I was just
get
like,
him that
buddy.
love.
I started crying once I said buddy,
Yeah,
and
of
then the mom
course.
was like, yo, you know, tell him something. I was like, yo, buddy, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit was tough because, man, at that moment, to be honest, I believe in God, I believe in everything, but I'm looking at him and I'm like, bro, I don't think I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I couldn't really wrap my head around that. You know, like a day a day before that, 24 hours before that, he comes to my house. He had the code. He puts the code in, and he comes inside my room, and he's very like cariñoso.
Yeah, showing
So
love
so
and stuff.
like he comes and gives me a hug. Love you, Mikey. He sees a controller that he likes, and then he's like, "Hey, the PS5 controller." And I was like, "Yo, just take it, bro. You don't gotta give me nothing for it. I don't care, bro. Like, just take it." He helped me out with like the podcast, all these mics, what I needed,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's the one to help you set up everything to get
everything.
this
I
even
only
started
I
or
know
rolling,
how to
right?
do this. I know how to do this because of him. He showed me all the ropes, all these things preset. I haven't changed it because he left it like that.
And I mean, I can't. I think it's the Sandlot, the movie that says,
Yeah.
"Let legends, legends never, legends never die.
They live forever.
They live forever."
Yeah.
Melvin was a legend. Cause hey, and I didn't even know Melvin, but it goes back to what we originally started the conversation with.
Yeah.
When I lost my nephew,
Yeah.
you didn't know him.
No.
You never met the kid. You saw pictures of him. You saw videos. You saw how me and him were. I didn't know Melvin, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I've heard of him, and all I ever heard was amazing things about him. You know what I'm saying? And to like see your pain and what you were going through, and you call me and be like, Mike, what do I do? And us having that conversation, it just made it so like it was, like Jordan said, it was personal to me. So it hurts me too.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to think, we tie it back to this. Whether you've lost someone through suicide, whether you've lost someone through unfortunate events, the way to deal with these certain deaths and these certain type of feelings is just like remembering that, like, the memories of who they were
Facts.
and what they brought to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my nephew, all he brought to me was freaking smiles and laughs, bro.
Yeah.
I remember one time, if my mom hears this podcast, she gonna kill me, but whatever. Listen, we gonna spill the tea. One time we were playing Jenga, and whoever dropped the Jenga had to take a shot of aguardiente.
Yeah.
It was me, my nephew Amir, and my cousin, Killer Dragon.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give his government name out. Killer Dragon. So whatever. My nephew comes, he drops it 3 times. I'm like, this nigga trying to get drunk. I'm like, all right, bet, whatever. He takes the 3 shots. We keep going. All right. Long story short, this man lost 13 times in less than an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Where my sister, his mom, left to the mall and was coming back.
Wild.
When I tell you my nephew was on a good one, he was on a good one.
Yeah.
And those are the stories, those are the memories that I keep with me. You
Good
know?
memories, yeah.
Because
Great
it's
memories.
like I remember him for his big poofy hair, bright, beautiful smile, handsome young kid, bro.
Yeah.
Probably would take my girl if he wanted to,
Yeah.
And he was just a good kid, man, good kid. And those are the things we want to remember. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just want us to reach out, to people. You might be arguing with someone. You might not be in full understanding or eye to eye with that person. But both of you are going through stuff.
Mhm.
Sometimes we just need someone to reach out. Hey, how you doing? You all right? Hey, I hope you're doing all right. I know we haven't talked in a while. I hope you're doing good.
Yeah.
Even if they don't respond to you, it's a clean conscience for you.
Of
You're
course.
doing what you can. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what this life and this world is about. It's about spreading love, positivity, helping others, encouraging others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I do feel like one thing about me is like I don't hold grudge on nobody. I
Yeah.
get upset like any human, but I'm not out here holding grudge. Like, you can stab me like 3 times in the back or whatever, and I'm still trying to find a way of how to like make you happy. But that's just what makes me me. That what makes me Mikey. I can preach that to people
And
because
please
I
don't
don't
ever
struggle.
change, bro.
I can preach that to people because I don't struggle with that. You know what I'm saying? I might struggle with other things, but with that, I don't struggle because I've learned at a young age, like, life can be gone in a blink of an eye. You know what I mean? And having
Hmm.
that, grudge on somebody, if whether they're gone or you yourself have a grudge on somebody and something happens to you, God forbid, like you you kind of like leave with that resentment, or you stay and you never told that person like, yo, my bad, I'm sorry,
Yep.
so once that person's gone, it's like, yo, don't wait till that
Damn, I
moment,
wish I
because
could
your
have
day
said
is
this.
never
Right?
your day is never
Tomorrow's never
yeah,
promised.
tomorrow never promised.
It is never promised.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It don't matter how long it's been, what you're going through, what they did.
Yeah.
A simple, hey, I hope you're doing all right.
That's all that matters.
God bless you.
Facts.
That goes such a long way. Because you don't know what people are going through internally.
You really don't.
You know what I'm saying? People are fighting demons, battles that they don't think and they don't know that they can overcome.
Yeah.
And it's little messages like that. And I'm like that, bro. Believe it or not, I'm like that. And I think that's why a lot of people, fuck with me and they respect me and they like me. It's because, bro, I treat the janitor the same way I would treat the CEO of that company, my dude.
Correct.
With the same respect, with the same loyalty, with the same everything, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because it doesn't matter to me. This position to me is not who you are.
Mm-hmm.
It's the person that you are.
That
Because
really
I've
matters.
met CEOs and I've been around people that got money and they will cut you off and they will not give a damn about you. And then I've met people that got no money, that the last little money that they just got, they will give it
They'll
to you
give it
to
to
make
you.
sure you are right for
Yeah.
your family.
That
And it
speaks
makes you
volume.
wonder to be like, why?
Speaks volume.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I treat the same person. I try to treat everybody with the same respect.
Yeah.
What you give me is what I'm going to give you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that was a touchy subject for both of us because we just recently both lost someone we both really love. You know what I'm saying?
Which out of
In
topic,
different scenarios.
This is the first podcast of the year. It was supposed
Happy
to.
2024.
I had 2024. I had my plan was, let me get Melvin because he's the one that did the City Boy shirt, doing it in his studio, and then the second podcast was supposed to be this. But things happen, and God works in really mysterious ways, and I don't know. We're like what on January 27th. It had to take me more than a month to just really be like, I'm gonna do this. And,
you know why though?
I had to push through.
You know why though? It wasn't on your time.
Yeah.
Whose time was it on?
His time.
God's time, brother.
Yeah.
This podcast, this conversation, all of this led up to right now because God wanted it to happen this way.
And we were supposed to
Amir
have
wanted
the
it to happen this
conversation.
way. Melvin wanted it to happen this
Yeah.
way. This was supposed to happen last year, and it didn't.
When everything went down with Amir, we were talking about, which Melvin ended up doing the shirts. It's crazy how it connects. Weird.
And you want to hear something crazier?
Mm.
My girl reached out to Melvin.
Mm-hmm.
Her laptop had been dead for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The minute she charged it and the laptop opened, you know what was the first email?
Mm.
It was an email that she sent to Melvin saying, "Hey, can you send me over the file? I'm just trying to remake the shirt because we were trying to send one to my sister."
Yeah.
Of Melvin.
That's deep. It's just so crazy because, like I said, bro,
God's timing, brother.
There was supposed to be a mere podcast talking about mental health and
Yep.
you lose somebody so close to you, and little did we know, a couple of months later, 2-3 months later,
You're
I'm
gonna
losing
lose someone
Melvin,
close to you.
which had he didn't know Amir, but he had kind of like a little
An
bit
attachment to him in one way.
in a way, because it's
He
like
made a shirt of his
and
passing,
you brought it.
and I
up
gave it
there.
to my niece and my sister
The person who made the shirt,
that
Crazy.
passed away too.
crazy.
That they're now both chilling, probably making beats and
Beats up
songs
there,
together.
yeah, facts.
Because my nephew used to make beats and he
I
used
know.
to rap.
I remember you told me. Them boys going crazy out
The
there.
boys going crazy
fact.
out there.
Yeah.
Hey, not for nothing. Heaven is lit right now.
Oh nah, for sure.
Heaven is lit right
For
now.
sure,
bro.
for sure, ski, for sure.
Ooh, so spicy.
Hey, to close up the podcast, I want for you to let people know, what's your expectations, what's your goals for 2024 coming up, what you're looking at, what you want to do, where you want to be at.
Yeah, man. I wanted to finish this on a positive right here, so I'll make it very quick. For me, I put certain goals in my life that try to be attainable, right? Don't put unrealistic goals for yourself. So for me, one of my goals at least is to read 10 books this year. Just finished the first one this month, going into the second one. Also making sure I'm being more consistent in the gym 3 to 5 times a week. Also as well, taking City Boys to the next level. But we'll touch up on that on another subject here. And honestly, realistically, it's not about what goals you have. It's just holding yourself accountable. Mm-hmm. Don't set these unattainable goals for yourself that you're not going to really make happen, because all you're doing is a disservice to yourself. All you're really doing is, making your fulfillment and your I can make this happen dream come to an end. So,
Yeah.
stay true to yourself. Stay consistent. Stay active. If you say you're going to do something, go out and do it. And spread positivity, love, and just be there for one another. Let's spread that, unity, love, respect, and 2024 is a blessing. 2024 is only for the ones that want to make it.
It's for the strong.
So I'm going to make it.
It's for the strong, not for the weak. That's a fact.
Ain't no weakness.
Me, bro.
What you got for us,
to
Mikey?
Be honest,
Finish.
man,
What you going to do with this year?
2024, man, I really wasn't looking forward to it because there's so much that happened 2023, and that just being realistic,
I feel you on that, though.
Honestly, 2024, all I want is good health, great vibes, I want to change a little bit, not much about myself, just a little bit of things where it's just like I just gotta know, like, who to surround myself with. Not that I'm saying that I'm surrounded by bad people, but
So what's one thing you cutting out in 2024 that you was doing in 2023 before we ended off here?
Too nice. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that's what makes me me, but I can't be too nice. I gotta be nice with the right people, with the people within my circle.
How was it that our boy D told us? You can't make yourself accessible to everyone.
Everybody. Yeah. And that was deep. Once he told me that December 24th.
This boy remembers the day, probably even the
that.
time that shit happened. Huh?
It'll probably happen like around 3:30. Facts, like 3:30. We was in a tailgate,
Yep.
and he told me that you can't make yourself accessible to everybody.
Hey, shout out
Straight
to my boy Diva, man.
Shout out, big time. Like, and he the most important part that he told me is like, yo, sometimes like brothers that you have, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, certain people hold certain values, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna have people they're gonna ride for you for real, and then you're gonna have people that are fraudulent,
Mm-hmm.
And you just gotta know how to distinct with both. Certain people come into your life temporarily.
It's like I told you 2 things. I said some people come with expiration dates in our life.
Yeah.
And some people come for a season. And
Yeah.
some come for a reason.
Ooh, facts.
And we gonna kill it and
You
end
know
it
what,
like
bro?
that.
And ended it like that, bro. I just want to say, man, shout out once again to Amanda, Mikey.
Shout outs to my baby Amanda for making this happen, for real.
Making this happen. The
Shout
beautiful
outs
view
to
in the back.
Mikey. Thank you for letting us have this heart to heart as a man.
Yeah.
That sometimes we don't get to have.
Facts.
And thank you just for starting off the new year in positivity, even through all adversity, and even through everything we're going through.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just continue to push. Let's continue to be grateful. Let's continue to go ahead and give gratitude. And let's just push forward, guys.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, this is Talk the Talk, man. You already know what it is. We out
There
here,
you
man.
go.
We
I was
back
trying
on
to-
it.
I was trying to do that, but it wasn't
You saw
happening for
that?
me. You got the magic hand, huh?
Yeah.
The magic touch, huh?
You already know, man. Talk the Talk Radio,
Hey,
man. We out here.
Talk that talk, baby.
Peace out, man.
We out.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.